Hey there, everybody. It's CP Cards and Dice, and welcome to our 2020 Status Pro World Series. It is Game 5. The series is tied at 2. Dodgers 3, Rays 2 in the top of the 7th inning. We're using Status Pro. And you can pick these up on eBay. Later, you can get any season you want for about $10. I get mine from Big 32 Dave. I avoid the BJY, I think it is. Don't buy from him. And I'm going to start off at the top of the 7th with Barnes, the bottom of the order, Barnes, Betts, and Seager. The Rays have Aaron Loop in there. They brought him in the top of the 6th after the starter Glasnow hit Betts, then walked Seager. He struck out Turner, and then a comebacker fielded it and threw it over the first baseman's head. That allowed a run to score, and that put runners on first and third. Then it was Smith walk. He walked Smith, and then that's when they brought in Loop to face Bellinger with the bases loaded, and he walked a run in. Then it was a strikeout and a foul out to the catcher to retire the side. So the Dodgers picked up 2 runs there. They led it 3-0, but in the bottom of the 6th, it was Kershaw started the inning by getting Kiermaier to ground out and striking out Zunino, and then it was a 2-out single by Diaz, Yandy Diaz, and then Arozarena got a hold of a fastball and drove it over the center field fence for a 2-run shot that brought the Rays within 1 run. So here we are on the top of the 7th, a 3-2 ball game. It is Dustin May and Aaron Loop. Aaron Loop will be facing Austin Barnes here in the top of the 7th. Here goes. We're going to flip the card. Tells us a 3 because that's going to be off Loop, and a 42, and that's going to be ball 4. So, yep. That was off of Loop. Just double checking. And that is a base on balls to Barnes. So Barnes is on at first. And here comes Betts. Going to bring that down 1. Betts with an 8. That is going to be on Betts' card. An 86 is a range play to 2. And that is going to be the catcher. G2 double play unless batter is an A or a B, and he is, so he beats the throw to first, but it is a fielder's choice. So 2-6, and Betts is on it with a single. He's going to try to steal. There goes Betts. The throw down 12. He is safe. So Betts steals second base. And Corey Seager, here's a pitch from Loop. That's a 12. That's off Seager's card, a 36, and that's a deep drive to right field. Back goes the right fielder Renfroe to the track, to the wall, and that's out of here. 2-run shot for Renfroe. And that's 2 RBIs, a 1 and a 2, and that is going to put the Dodgers up 5-2, and out comes Kevin Cash. And he is going to call for Castillo's going to come in. So just like that, things turn around. Castillo's coming in. He's going to be facing Turner with nobody on. And 1 out. Here's a pitch. That's a 10. That's going to be off Turner, a 38. And that's a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 1 away. 1 away. 2 out. 2 out. And it's a 3. That's going to be off of Castillo, a 64. That's an out. Max Muncy, an LP. It's a fly to right. And that retires the side. But 2 runs score on a walk and a home run. And we go bottom of the seventh, 5-2 Dodgers. It's going to be Margot, Renfroe, and Wendell against Dustin May. Here's the pitch, a 9. That's going to be a 16. That's line base hits left field. We're going to check for an error, and it could be an error against it's a righty versus a righty. And it was a 16, so that is going to be a base hit to left. And the left fielder is Peterson. Could be an error. Peterson in left field is an error 0, so there'll be no error on Peterson. So it's a base hit. We're going to reduce May by 1. Leadoff single. And Margot's on there. Renfroe next. Here's a pitch. That's a 6. That's going to be off May, and a 57. An out. RP is a grounded short. No error. It's a fielder's choice. Renfroe's on at first now. All right. Next batter. It's going to be off May, a 13. It's a lefty versus a righty, so it's going to be a base hit. And runner's going to stop. We're going to stop him at second, so it's first and second with only 1 out. Next is Willie Adames. Here's a pitch. That's a 5. That's off May, a 78. That's going to be an out, an RP. Oh, this could turn into a double play, and it may be a double play. The runner's on first and second, hit to third. And it's going to be a 5-4-3 double play. Dodgers turn it. They get out of the inning. And it's going to be no runs, a couple of hits. Go to the top of the 8th. So Adames hits into a inning-ending double play. A soul-crushing double play here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll go to the top of the 8th. Castillo is going to be facing Will Smith. Smith has walked twice today. Here's a pitch. It's going to be an 8. So that's off Castillo, a 73. That's an out. And what kind of an out? It is an RP. It's a grounded short. And Adames. See if Adames can handle it cleanly. And he does not. It's going to be some sort of an error on Adames. Let's see if it's a 1 or a 2 base error. It's going to be a 1 base error. He bobbles it. Now throws not in time. So that puts Smith on at first. Second error committed by the Rays. And now it's going to be Bellinger, Cody Bellinger versus Castillo. Here's a pitch. That's 8. That's off Castillo, a 54. And that is an out. LP, little number in front of the plate. Oh, this may be an error on Zunino. And it will not be. So it's going to be a 2-6 fielder's choice. Bellinger's on at first. Here's Chris Taylor. Here's a pitch. That's an 8. That's off Castillo. 81. That's an out. An RP. It's a ground ball to short. Played cleanly, but that's going to allow Bellinger to move to second. 2 outs. And here's Jack Peterson. Here's a pitch. That's a 3 off Castillo. A 46. That is a base on balls. Runners on first and second. And up comes Barnes. All right, it's a 7 off Castillo, a 75. That's an out. Barnes is an RN. That's lined and caught by Adames to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, 1 walk, 1 error, 2 men left on base. We go to the bottom of the 8th. All right, it's going to be May against Kiermaier. That's an 11. That's going to be off Kiermaier, 64, and that's ball 4. So Kiermaier walks, and that brings up Zunino. The tying, no, not the tying run. The tying run's on deck. So here goes May to Zunino. That's a 6. That's off May, a 77. That's an out, an RP. That's a flat to right. 1 away. Next batter is Diaz, Yandy Diaz. And a righty, we're going to bring in a pinch hitter. It's going to be Choi. And then he'll play first base. G-Man, Choi. And here's the pitch. That's an 11. That's off Choi. 37. That is going to be strike 3. Choi downswinging. Okay, here's Arozarena, who's got a home run today. That's an 8. That's going to be off Man. 85 is an out. RP is a ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And that is the inning. No runs. No hits. A walk, a man left on. We go to the top of the ninth. Top of the ninth, and Castillo's still in there. He's got a 1.2. You know what? We're going to bring in Sheriff. Going to bring in the Sheriff. Don't like to let anybody go more than 2 innings. Ryan Sheriff is going to face, again, Mookie Betts. Castillo went 1.2. Loop went 1. Loop went actually 1. And now Sheriff is in there against Betts. Here's a pitch. Sheriff is a 4. There goes. That's an 11. That's off Betts. A 78. That's an out. An RP. That's a fly to center field. Kiermaier is over, settles under it, and squeezes it for the out, one away. Corey Seager. That's a 7. That's going to be off Sheriff. A 71. That's an out. LP. And it's popped up. Foul territory. Catcher. Zunino hauls it in. 2 down. And here's Justin Turner. That's off Turner. 68. That's going to be an out. RP. It's a grab to second. Fielded cleanly. And they throw him out. 3 up, 3 down for Sheriff. It's going to be 5-2 going into the bottom of the ninth. Last licks for the Rays. It's Lau, Margot, and Renfroe. And we're going to bring in Kenley Jansen. All right, and Jansen is a 3 reliever. Here goes Lau. The pitch is a 4. That's off Jansen. A 54, and that is a strikeout. So Jansen blows a fastball by Lau for out number 1 here in the bottom of the ninth in a 5-2 game in which the Dodgers lead it here in Game 5 of the World Series. The World Series is tied at 2. That's an 11. That's going to be off Margot, and 85 is an out, and RN is a fly to center field. That's Bellinger is out there. And now we are going to get a pinch hitter for Renfroe. We're going to bring in a lefty. And it's going to be Austin Meadows. All right, here goes. Here's the pitch. That's a 2. That's off Jansen, a 54. Strike 3, and that's the ball game. So no runs, no hits in the bottom of the inning. Big inning. So Dustin May went 2 innings. And Jansen finished it off with 1 inning. And the win's going to go to Kershaw. The save is going to go to Jansen. And the final score is 5-2. Let's see how many hits for the Dodgers. Dodgers had a hit there, a home run. Two-run shot by Seager. That was a hit there, and then 1 hit here. And the other home run by Turner. So it's basically 3 hits is all the Rays pitchers allowed. You got a couple of hits here for the Rays. A couple more there. And the Dodgers only gave up 4 hits, so what a game that was. So, but he got 2 hits and 4 hits. Oh, it's a double. Yeah, 3 hits and 4 hits. 2 errors on the Rays, no errors on the Dodgers. So the Dodgers 5 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Rays 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. And the series now goes to LA, leads the series 3-2. And we're going to fill in the scoring at the top of the 7th. Top of the 7th saw a walk and a home run by Seager, 2 RBIs. That made it 5-2 score. And that was all. That was it. That was it for the scoring. So pretty much the pitchers dominated in this one. And that's it. That's the ball game. Dodgers win it by a score of 5-2. Kershaw gets the victory. Jansen gets the save. Ton of strikeouts in this game. Let me just color the. You can't see the. Let me push this aside so you can see the number of strikeouts. Crazy modern day baseball where everything's a strikeout now. Let's look at this here. So you got strikeout and you got 2 more strikeouts. This is when Glasnow was pitching. Then he struck out the side here after he had second and third. Those are all the strikeouts that happened. And down here for Kershaw was dealing as well. He's got a ton of strikeouts. Strikes out the side. And then Jansen struck out a couple in the 9th. Wow, look at that. That is nuts. Let's look at the groundouts. 2 groundouts there. Another one there, another one there, another one here, another one there. And that's it. And the fly balls. Fly, 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 line out, pop up. And the base on balls in yellow. 2 base on balls there. Let's see how many we got up here. We got a few up here. Got a ton of base on balls up here. Now let's see how many grounds out. Did I do the ground outs up there? No, I did not. Ground out. Ground out. Ground out there. And out here. And then the flyouts in blue. In the air, out in the air. Out in the air. Oh, that was a fly out. Damn it. That was a fly out. I mean, I think I missed the ground out here. Let's see. Oh, no, that's a fly out too. It's an F2. So that's it. And that's it. That's the ball game, guys. This is CP Cards and Dice saying I will see you soon with Game 6 of the 2020 World Series replay.